The day I found out my wife was having an affair, my world shattered. I remember staring at the messages on her phone, each word a hammer blow to the life we had built. The betrayal was a physical ache in my chest, a cold dread that seeped into every corner of our home. For 15 years, she had been my everything, my partner, my confidant, my best friend. Now, she was a stranger. The confrontation was exactly as gut-wrenching as you'd imagine. Tears, denials, and then the flood of painful truth. The affair had been going on for 2 years. 2 years of stolen moments, secret calls, and lies that had become the foundation of our marriage. I packed a bag, my hands shaking with a rage and sorrow so deep I could barely breathe. I told her I needed space, that I didn't know if I could ever look at her the same way again. I spent the next few weeks in a haze, staying with a friend, replaying every moment of our life together. Was any of it real? Did she ever truly love me? The questions tormented me, keeping me awake at night. My friends all said the same thing. Leave her. It's unforgivable. And a part of me, the angry, wounded part, agreed. How could we possibly come back from this? The trust was gone, incinerated by her deception. But then, something unexpected happened. Amidst the anger, flashes of our life together would surface. The day we brought our daughter home from the hospital, her tiny hand wrapped around my finger. The way my wife would laugh, a genuine, full-bodied laugh that could light up a room. The unwavering support she gave me when I quit my job to start my own business. These memories weren't lies. They were real. One evening she called me, her voice raw with an emotion I hadn't heard before. She didn't make excuses. She didn't try to justify her actions. She just said, "I know I destroyed us. I was lost and lonely, and I made the worst mistake of my life. But the man I was with, he was just an escape. He was never my home. You are my home, and I've been so terribly alone, even when I was with you." Her words hit me harder than the initial discovery. Loneliness. How could she have been lonely with me? I started to look back, not just at her betrayal, but at the years leading up to it. I saw the long hours I worked, the weekends spent on my laptop, the times I was physically present but mentally a million miles away. I had been so focused on providing for our family, on building a future, that I had neglected the present. I had stopped seeing her, really seeing her. I took her presence for granted, assuming our love was a fortress that could withstand anything, even my absence. I'm not saying what she did was right. Betrayal is a deep and terrible wound, but for the first time, I saw my own part in the breakdown of our connection. We had become two lonely people living parallel lives under the same roof. The affair wasn't the cause of our marriage's death. It was a symptom of a sickness that had been festering for years. I agreed to go to counseling with her, not because I had forgiven her, not yet, but because I owed it to the 15 years we shared, and to our daughter, to understand how we got here. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. We had to tear everything down to the foundations, to confront the ugly truths about ourselves and each other. There were sessions filled with rage and tears, and moments of silence so heavy they felt suffocating. But slowly, painstakingly, we started to talk. Really talk. For the first time in years, we talked about our fears, our unmet needs, our loneliness. I learned that my emotional distance had made her feel invisible and unloved. She learned the immense pressure I felt to succeed, and how that pressure had consumed me. We were two broken people trying to see if any pieces still fit together. This journey is far from over. Some days the anger and mistrust resurface, and it feels like we're back at square one. But other days I see a flicker of the woman I fell in love with, and she sees the man who used to make her laugh. We are rebuilding, not our old marriage, but a new one. One built on brutal honesty, on a painful understanding of our own flaws, and on the choice to try again every single day. It's not the love story I ever imagined, but it's our story, and for now that's enough. If you or someone you know is struggling with relationship issues or mental health, please know that help is available. Talking to a professional can make a world of difference. Thanks for listening.